It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Lumen Field. His return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Bouncing football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's got a man left. 3 inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Stroud from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Stroud. On the move, headed right. He's on the move.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud now on third. Finding Collins. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 from the 41. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Second and 13. Collins there to grab it. He has room past the 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that great punch? And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Walker on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Play action on first down. Searches from the pocket. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Taken down by Folarunsho Fatukasi. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Handoff running left, Walker. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Toss play. This is Walker. He's within striking distance. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear the toss, is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seattle! Not a lot of process missing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking. They're going to get to him, and what a shot. The football's out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Walker running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Escapes the puck. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Airing it out to start this drive. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now an inside give to Walker. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. Breaks the tackle, still going. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Ford. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Walker now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go right back to Pierce. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. This is Pierce running right. And he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Texans pushing for a score before the break. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. Has it in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll look to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They bring their tight end left. Stroud throwing here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running back, motioning right. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by 8.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Pierce takes it straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing now off play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way. It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. It's usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over with QB, he's going to be the first one in the court because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-possession game. Now as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two. He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Texans 22.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now it's Stroud. Complete to Dell. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Riq Woolen.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now, first round. Completes this one to Gray. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Blitz coming first round. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Stroud. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Houston! A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
Texans 30. Ka'imi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ball taken in at the 36. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. First and 10 from the 41. Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Stroud now. He has the first over the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Walker running to the right. Broke through the tackle. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Pass play on first and 10. Into the hands of Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's second and 11. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Kobe Durant has it. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky on number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the line for a sack. This defense has made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Texans down by a touchdown. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Pierce up the middle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Pierce, and he's in for the touchdown. The Texans find a way to tie it late. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks jump in front late. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have taken the lead late. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Texans facing a big play as they go for 2. Setting up to pass. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Buys time, rolling right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Seattle.